But where do we draw the line between it's okay for you not to be okay, ask for help and deal with your emotions, and now you're a man, cry for up till 10 minutes, then you should be okay?
I think so that we make sense of this conversation, I want us to look at two factors. One is that we are living in a country that has a very brutal colonial history.
Yeah.
And this colonial history was mostly achieved through extreme violence, where the state weaponized, or the state owns the monopoly of violence. It was the pre-colonial Kenya and the post-colonial Kenya. We must understand that this colonial history is not very old. It is less than 100 years old. When the occupation happened and men were brutalized and were taken to detention camps, and many of them were killed, Dedan Kimathis, and majority of them were completely dehumanized, and then they learned the language of violence. And that has continued through the police system, because then the curriculum, because Kiganjo that trains our policemen is a colonial relic, because remember, the police were trained initially at Kiganjo, pre-colonial Kenya. And the curriculum has not changed much. Even if you go to paramilitary or these armed forces, that really is it. It's to take men, beat humanity out of them, so that then when they come out, they are very violent and very stuff like that. So if that's the national language, how then do you tell a man to be weak when all around him weakness gets him killed? How do you tell a man to cry when all around him crying is a sign of weakness, and it will get him killed? So then they bottle it up, and eventually it explodes in many ways. We don't understand the cost of male grief, unresolved male grief. And grief is not just about death. It's grief from rejection, it's grief from violence, it's grief from all these things. And it's coming out in these things. I fundamentally, as the wellness tribe, what I believe in is that if we can get to just quantify the cost of male grief, we will reform our institutions, because it is at the heart of how we police, it's at the heart of how we govern, it's at the heart of how we do all these things.